Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. I'm 58 years old, twice divorced. I know, not a proud. Divorced for the second time at 50. And I am here now talking about everything rebuilding a kick-ass life after divorce. Especially after a divorce, a gray divorce, which is 50s and up, which by the way are completely on the rise. And so yesterday I did a video about it was about a wardrobe, putting together a wardrobe on a budget, because I know a lot of you here are single moms, recently divorced, and financially, because of this crazy economy, everyone's struggling a little bit. I can relate. My video yesterday was about how at 58 I now have to pivot yet again because the industry that I'm in, which is the real estate industry. 8 years ago I started my own business as a stager, and it's been very good to me for the past 8 years. But now with the interest rates, the inflation, the economy, the introduction of AI, virtual staging, realtors doing their own in-house staging, I'm really beginning to see, I can kind of see this industry actually going by the wayside. And it's been, it's affected me financially over the last, I'm going to say probably 2 years, but more specifically over the last year. And so I will be starting a new job. It's exciting but scary in a couple of weeks. Let me just touch on that a little bit. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should do that, because I did talk about, I post there every day, pretty much, and it's short little snippets. You don't have to sit here for 20 minutes and listen. But I did a little, on my walk today, I did a little video, 2-minute video on, do you believe in a coincidence? And as I was walking, I thought, I feel like my entire life, I could sit back and go, what are the chances? Like, what are the chances? What are the chances? So I really, and after the work I've done, I don't know that I believe in a coincidence. I believe that everything is meant to be. I believe in fate, divine intervention, manifestation, the universe conspiring to work with you, however you want to look at it. Because a coincidence happened again to me last month. I met someone who said to me, hey, you're looking for a job? And I have been feeling a little anxious lately about the industry, about the lack of finances coming in. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm not, I'm not desperate or destitute, but definitely it's about half of what the income has been. And I've been sort of thinking in the back of my mind, okay, I need to figure this out. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I am 58 years old, and I have to stand on my own 2 feet. I do not have a partner, and I got to figure it out. And so this person said, are you looking for a job? And I said, well, no, not actively. And then she said, well, do you have any sales experience? I feel like you do. And I was like, yeah. Are you kidding? My whole life was sales. I worked for L'Oreal for over 20 some years. And so long story short, I'm starting a job in 2 weeks, a new job. And so what are the chances? Like, what are the chances at a time in my life that I'm feeling anxious and stressed out, and what am I going to do, that this opportunity has presented itself? But then when I do look back on my life, and I really do believe in this, that when you put yourself out there and you are open to receiving, I really do believe that opportunities present themselves. And the last thing you want to do, you guys, if you are facing a rough time or having a hard time, is don't crawl into a hole. Because had I not been out there and put myself out there, I probably never would have met this person. And so even when you're feeling sad or feeling anxious or feeling depressed or feeling hopeless or feeling helpless, just one foot in front of the other. Just get up and show up every stinking day. Just get up and show up. And little by little, things will start to turn themselves around. I really believe that. I really do. It's been my entire life. I've always landed on my feet. And so here we are. And so yesterday, when I did the video about um, putting outfits together on a budget, I had some questions because you guys were a little confused. And then I also had a comment that said, great video, but I can't afford all that clothes. Even though it came out of my closet, I didn't shop for anything. My whole video was about go shop your closet. I thought, okay, let's simplify it. Let's simplify it to have the very, very minimum that you would need if you're going out into the workforce. And it depends on, you know, what kind of job it is, obviously. But this is a workforce that if you're going into the workforce, that is like a smart casual, you know, look, like you don't have to dress up every day, but you also don't want to be wearing ripped jeans and, you know what I'm saying. And so I have put together a minimal wardrobe, literally minimal, just 2 pairs of jeans, black and blue. And then honestly, 2 sweaters, a shirt, a t-shirt, and 2 blazers. That's it. And with that amount of clothes, you can make an insane amount of outfits, which I'm going to get to and I'm going to show you. So if you're really on a budget, and I know a lot of you are, like I've said, a lot of single moms on here and a lot of people that are struggling financially, you don't need to spend a lot of money. And I'm going to show you that. The other thing, if you are going out into the workforce for the first time, maybe you were a stay-at-home mom and now you've got divorced and you have to join the workforce. I also have some favorite products from drugstore that you can, it's makeup, that you can look presentable. It's just a little bit of an enhancement, but they're all super inexpensive and you can get all these products at the drugstore. So I'm going to show you what I personally use and love. I'm wearing it all today, actually. I'm wearing everything. I'm going to show you I'm wearing everything today. And so the first thing is coffee. Sorry. Coffee's such a comfort for me. Lipsticks are expensive, even if you're getting them at drugstores. They're still, you know, $10 or up. And so instead of a lipstick, I'm not a big lipstick wearer anyway. And I'm a minimalist when it comes to makeup. You know, like I don't, and nor should you if you're going to work. I think that the workplace, the makeup should be daytime and a little bit toned down. So, you know, if you can avoid like the big winged liner and, you know, the long, big fake lashes. I mean, if you're wearing it and you love it, do you. I'm not here to, you know, change you. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, a minimal look, a pretty look, a natural look is always going to be a lot more elegant than overdone. And so, you guys, I don't usually buy lipsticks. This is the Burt's Bees lip balm. I am a lip balm queen. I love lip balms. But I always buy a lip balm that has color in it. Do you see that? So it's not clear. So it deposits just enough color on my lip, and that's it. And they're like $2.99, okay? So really inexpensive. If you don't want to spend the money on a lipstick, get a tinted lip balm. And that also makes your lips feel really good. The other, I've mentioned this before because I get so many compliments on my skin, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup. They make 2. They make one, it's in a pink tube, and the pink tube is the matte finish. This is the Luminosity, so it gives a little bit of a glow to your skin. And again, it's drugstore, you guys. And you know, I used to use, back in the day when I was Richie Rich, or my husband, ex-husband was Richie Rich, I used to wear the Yves Saint Laurent, which I think was like, I don't know, $75 or something. This gives the exact same finish. I don't know, I think it's $15, $17, something like that. I mean, you can probably still buy this less expensive foundation, but I really do love this one. And you can layer it. So if you need more coverage, like I've got melasma right here, brown spots, I dab more on those brown spots and then put it on all over. And you don't need special, you don't, like if you're on, again, if you're on a budget, you don't need any special brushes or sponges. You just use your fingers, okay? Because a lot of times that's what I do. Just use my fingers and just dot it and blend it, and always pat your foundation. Don't rub your foundation, you guys. Pat, 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 pat it in. You'll get a much nicer finish. That's a little L'Oreal tip for you. I've been using L'Oreal forever. Like I said, I worked for them for over 20 years. So that's a really good foundation. And if you like the matte finish, then you can buy the one in the pink tube. The other thing that I use is the Maybelline mascara. There's my new tube. That's what it looks like. Haven't opened that yet because I'm still working on this one. But again, you guys, this mascara is so inexpensive. It's a drugstore brand. It has been around for so many years. When I entered the cosmetic world in 1988, that's when I started working for L'Oreal. Great Lash was one of our big competitors. We had the Voluminous and Lash Out mascara, and Great Lash was a big competitor. It's my Maybelline, and I think L'Oreal actually now owns Maybelline, if I'm not mistaken. But Great Lash by Maybelline, great mascara. I still love it. And the other thing I use, again, if you're on a budget and you don't want to buy lipstick, eyeshadow, and a blush, I actually have a cream blush, you guys. And with the cream blush, I think this is Stila. I need my glasses. I'm sure it's Stila. But you can get cream blushes again in your drugstore. The great thing with the cream blush, again, it gives a nice dewy finish, which I like because as we get older, a powdered matte look gets into all the like cracks and crevices. And so, and it just exemplifies the wrinkles. And I'm actually really lucky. I have good skin. My mom has amazing skin. My grandmother had amazing skin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta be real here. This is all about being real. I do get Botox twice a year. That's it. And so that does help with the wrinkles, especially here on my 11, which was 111 at one point. So I do have that. See how worn it's, I mean, I love this product. But the great thing about the cream blush is you can put it on your cheeks, obviously, but also, you guys, sometimes if I just don't want to carry a lot of makeup when I'm going out for the evening, I just take this, because you can also dab it on your lips and you get some color there. And you can also dab it just right here on the lid. So you just get a nice pinky glow, not overdone. Then you've got one product for lips, cheeks, and eyes. That's what I do. Again, that's another L'Oreal trick that I learned when I was working for L'Oreal. And so those are my 4 favorite products from a drugstore. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on these things, okay? And so now for the wardrobe. Okay, I get it. I do. I understand the whole financial thing. And so one thing, if you're going out into the workforce and it is like an office or you have to dress up a little bit, I talked about this yesterday, but we're going to simplify this and minimize it down to the bare minimums. You need a blazer. You guys, a blazer is going to instantly dress up any look that you have. So with a blazer, you can put the blazer over top of just a plain t-shirt, and that's going to dress it up, okay? So you've got the blazer and the t-shirt, and then you can also put the blazer over top of a button-down shirt. So that's staple number 2. I hope this glare, I'm trying to, the lighting might not be great for you, but a blazer and then a button-down shirt. You can wear the blazer over the button-down shirt, or you can wear the button-down shirt on its own. Also, you can put the blazer on a turtleneck, a nice turtleneck with good fabric. And if you can afford natural fabrics like cotton or linen, silk, anything that is natural is going to look a lot nicer if you can afford that. 100% cotton, get a nice turtleneck and you can wear it alone or wear it under your blazer. You can also get a sweater. I showed you guys this yesterday. The sweater you can definitely wear under a blazer, especially if it's cooler. But with the sweater, you can put the shirt underneath the sweater and you just have the collar popping out, or you can take the sweater and tie it around your neck over the shirt. So that's another look that you can do. And then the only two, again, if we're really paring it down, the only two pair of jeans that I would have is a blue denim and then a black denim. You can also do this with trousers. If you don't like jeans and you like trousers, just get 2 different colors of trousers. And again, you can shop for items like this. You guys, you can even go to Value Village. That's in Canada. I don't know what the States would be. Salvation Army, maybe? I don't know. But thrifting, secondhand shops would also really help you. But all you need is 2 pairs of pants if you're really on a tight budget. And with those 2 pairs of pants, you can combine all these different looks. I also, if you can afford 2 blazers, I would get 2 different colors. Brown, I showed this yesterday, brown and black. And you would be surprised how many different outfits you can get with just these minimal amounts of clothes, just by interchanging everything. So I hope that helps. I mean, that's pretty minimum. If you have to buy a pair of shoes, I would do black or nude or boots, because that will go with absolutely everything. If you can only afford one, I think black might be more practical. So I hope that helps you out. I understand what it's like. I came from a very, very financially privileged life. And then when I left that marriage, I had to really reevaluate everything. I had to really sacrifice and compromise. I left behind luxury cars and vacation properties and million-dollar homes. And I am now working. I wasn't working. I have been working for the past 8 years. I have my own house. It's not like the house I used to have, but I love my house. And I don't shop at luxury brands anymore. I shop at Winners. I shop where secondhand shops. But I've also come to realize that you don't really need a lot. Like I said on my video yesterday, I just went in and shopped my closet and I was surprised myself at how much I had that I didn't even realize I had, because everything was stuffed in there. And so you don't really need a lot. I think if you can afford to buy really good quality, then it's more about quality over quantity. And you can mix and match things. Just think outside the box. That's really going to stretch your dollar without constantly having to feel like you're not on trend, or you need to, buy something new all the time. So I have learned to do that. And the main thing is, people oftentimes will say, like, your kick-ass life. Wasn't your kick-ass life like what you had before with the traveling and the multiple vacation properties? No, my kick-ass life is my peace of mind. My kick-ass life is being free. My kick-ass life is living life on my own terms. My kick-ass life is being completely real and authentic. My kick-ass life looks and feels just as good on the outside as it does on the inside. My kick-ass life is waking up every morning in a peaceful, loving, nurturing home, not having to walk on eggshells every day. My kick-ass life is being content and surrounding myself with like-minded people who lift you up instead of bring you down. So my kick-ass life is a lot less things, where I feel like I have everything I need, and it's not in material possessions. That now is my kick-ass life. What I had before was stuff, just stuff. And it looked great from the outside, but inside I was dying. And so peace is priceless. And that's it, you guys. That's it. That's all I wanted to say today. I wanted to help you out with some makeup tips, minimal wardrobe, that you can get a lot of different outfits. I wish I knew how to edit. Does anybody know how to edit? Because if I had a great editor, or if I knew how to edit, I would actually put all the outfits on for you, and then you could see you could see pictures. I tried to do that yesterday, and then I downloaded this video editor, and then it kept telling me that I didn't have enough storage, and then I just got really frustrated and annoyed and just didn't do it. So, but on Instagram, if you go to my Instagram, Emily Moynes or Mama Moynes, in the highlights, you will see, I think it's under outfits. I put them all in there. You can see all my outfits, fall outfits that I put together. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day and keep rebuilding your kick-ass life. Okay, bye.